Guy with no name. Okay, so what we're going to be doing in this video is we're going to be going over the standings week 1. I know that there's either you lost or you didn't, or you won. So there's actually 3 outcomes. Either you lost, or you won, or you didn't. In this case, we have 2 teams that didn't play because of Hurricane Harvey. Tampa Bay and Miami. So the Bucks and the Dolphins are actually 0-0 at the end of week 1. So, well, since we're there, let's just go ahead and go over the standings here. In the AFC North, I actually like the North. The North is a strong one, right? The Ravens are in first place, 1-0. The Steelers are in first place with 1-0. The Browns are in second place at 0-1, and the Bengals are in second place at 0-1. And in the East, we have the Bills at 1-0, first place. The Dolphins are in second place at 0-0, and the Patriots, this is probably the one and only time we'll ever get to say the Patriots are in last place or in third place at 0-1, along with the Jets at 0-1. In the West, we got the Broncos 1-0, first place, along with the Raiders at 1-0. The Chiefs are also 1-0. Then you got the Chargers in last place or second place at 0-1, and that's actually the LA Chargers. In the South, we have the Jaguars. They are 1-0, and the Colts, Titans, and Texans tied for last or second at 0-1. Let's see, in the NFC North, the Vikings and the Lions are 1-0. The Packers and Bears are in 0-1. Yes, the Packers lost and the Bears lost. Yeah. Okay. In the East, the Mighty Eagles and Cowboys are 1-0, and the Giants and the Redskins are 0-1. The Rams are in first place at 1-0. The Seahawks, Cardinals, and 49ers are 1-1 in the West. And in the South, we have the Panthers, the Falcons at 1-0, and the Buccaneers are in 0-0 because they didn't play. And the Saints are in last place or in third place at 0-1. So, it's early to say who's going to win. But, you know, my early picks are going to be Raiders, probably Steelers, Patriots. And I do want to say Titans, although the Jaguars are in the talk, they're certainly in the picture at this point for sure. And in the NFC, we're going to probably look at the Packers, even though they're in last place right now. We're going to see the Cowboys, probably the Seahawks emerge, and a lot of people talking about the Panthers, but or actually the Falcons, Panthers possibly, and maybe even the Buccaneers. I kind of like the Buccaneers. But yeah, that's what's going on with the standings at the end of week 1. Now I'm gonna go over with you how I did in the pick'em against the spread. First game is, of course, the Thursday night game from last week. Kansas City and New England. The line was 8.5 in New England. Over under was 48.5. I got both of those wrong. So New England actually ended up losing. The score was 42-27, and the game, of course, that score went over. So I was totally wrong. I was 0 wrong on both ends with the over under and the pick. Sunday afternoon games: the Jets and the Bills. Now the Buffalo Bills did look good to me. The New York Jets, everybody knows, looks like garbage. The line was Buffalo by 8.5. And the over-under set at 40, which is kind of on the low end. But I picked Buffalo to win and cover, and the game to go over. The game did not go over. The score was 12-21. Jets 12, Bills with 21. Buffalo 8.5, and the game did not go over. So I actually got the game right, but the over-under was wrong. Here, Atlanta and Chicago. So Atlanta being the NFC champ, I was thinking that they're going to destroy my poor little Bears, but no, the Bears hung in there. Kind of called the defense thing though, because the Bears actually hung in there. They didn't let Atlanta score all over them, and the Bears actually started scoring themselves. they actually came up short by only like a play or two to finish out the game. My pick was, of course, Atlanta, and I picked the under because of the defense that I talked about. And the score was Atlanta 23, Chicago 17, and it came down to the last play of the game. Kind of exciting. Atlanta 7.5, 49.5 was the over/under. I got Atlanta wrong because the Bears kept it really close, and I got the under right because, well, as I said, the defense thing is what I was kind of thinking of. Next game was Baltimore at Cincinnati. Cincinnati actually got shut out. Big news there, right? It kind of is. It's a divisional game. Baltimore, I was thinking that they're going to be, the story of their life. They never win close games. They're always in it, and this time they came out firing, and nothing seems to be wrong with Flacco, right? I mean, 20 points is not a lot, but it's enough to take out Cincinnati because your defense didn't let them score jack. The line was Cincinnati by 2.5. Over/under was at 42.5. This game, of course, stayed under. I picked the over, and Cincinnati. I picked Cincinnati to win, and they actually got shut out. So I was wrong on both of those. Both of those were X's for me. Pittsburgh at Cleveland. Okay, so everybody's thinking Cleveland's going to get their ass handed to them against Pittsburgh, the defending division champs, right? The line was set at 8.5 Pittsburgh. Pretty big line, but I still went with Pittsburgh. And the over/under was at 47, so that's kind of an tall order. And the score was 21-18. Hats off to Cleveland for keeping it close. I actually lost that one, and of course I picked the under because it was tall. We're going to quickly go over that. Arizona at Detroit. The line was Arizona by 1.5, over/under 48. These teams are powerhouse teams. The score was 23-35. Detroit actually scored a lot of points. Kind of a surprise. I actually got it right because I picked Detroit, and I picked the over because, well, as I said, these two teams can score a lot of points. I was right on both of those. So it didn't start good, but I started picking up some good heat, some good picks as we went along here. Jacksonville at Houston. The line was Houston by 4.5. That's just because they're at home. I don't know why. I actually thought Houston was very distracted with the whole hurricane thing, so I didn't even think they were going to win. Over/under was 39.5, which is on the underside. I actually got the game right, but the over/under did go. I went over and of course it stayed under. 7 points for Houston. That's it. Jacksonville 29 points. Maybe they were right about Jacksonville. Maybe they are getting better. Philly at Washington. A divisional game. This game was very tight until at the end Philly just let hell loose on them. I picked Philly by the half point, and the over/under was 48. These teams are always fighting each other. They're a division rival. I actually got the Philadelphia part right by a lot, although it did come out to the second half was a way different game. And 48 points is the over/under. I got that right too. No, I'm sorry. 30, 40. Oh, that's right. That was 47 and 48. So that game actually stayed under by a point. My mistake. I got that wrong. Oakland at Tennessee. I wanted to watch this game because I wanted to watch Oakland. I'm still high in Oakland. The line was set at Tennessee by 1.5. The over/under set at 50. Big fireworks. We're expecting fireworks, but the score was 21-16. Oakland 21, Tennessee 16. I got that wrong. Actually, got both of those right. I got Oakland and I got the under. So, yeah, hooray for me. We're gonna go into the afternoon games, and I got about a minute or so to do these. I'll just do it in a different video, and I'll give you my pick at the end of that video. Thank you, guys.